like, and subscribe.
Alrighty, hello and welcome back to a regular episode. I haven't actually done one of these in quite some time, but yes, I am continuing to use that Fight Dino list you guys may have seen with the Fight Dino introduction. Definitely check that out to get a better feel and idea of what the deck's all about. It's right in the title, but you get to see me explain things a little bit more. This hand, though, that is actually quite fantastic. It should work out quite nicely. We got Marauding, Domri, eventually Regisaur Alpha. Pretty much couldn't ask for anything better than that. Now we're going to be crossing our fingers that hopefully Marauding Raptor doesn't kick the can, eat some removal, something like that. Even if it does, it's not a bad problem. We got Domri, Anarch of Bolas for turn 3 still, at the very least. Land War, we're seeing some what potentially might be Golgari Elves, Jund. Oh, fight rigging, that's what it is. Now I would really like to take out that Shakedown Heavy, which unfortunately is not going to happen. I kind of feel like just attacking with Marauding Raptor. No, I can't do that. All right.
Busting heads is my bread and butter.
Shakedown Heavy probably going to target Domri, I would imagine. The Great Henge. Okay, that's also very fantastic. Which is still okay. I mean, hopefully they don't play more creatures. And I can attack with Marauding and Regisaur Alpha next turn. Yeah, we'll have them draw a card. I want to preserve Domri, actually. Ooh, this is looking good, though. This could actually be quite fantastic. Hopefully they don't have something that can save Shakedown Heavy. I'm going to attempt and fight it with the token here. Hopefully no instant speed fighting, that sort of thing. But at least I haven't seen fight rigging yet, which is always a positive. If it was coming down next turn, definitely I think I had to get rid of Shakedown Heavy ASAP. Next turn, potentially fighting something with the full Inscription of Abundance. Another Regisaur. Oh, okay. Carnage Tyrant. I'm actually going to drop that. Yes, please. That should be somewhat painful. I assume it's fight rigging. Definitely we could have just maybe not seen it yet. Got to assume that, though.
I was raised by wolves, though they might have also just been big dogs.
Okay, so it's kind of maybe Sultai ramp. We're seeing blue there, so it may not be a fight rigging deck, actually. I still think it is, but sweeper-wise, they got lots of big stuff, so I don't think the sweepers are going to do too much work for us. Probably not a whole lot graveyard related or life gain. I mean, if they do drop that Great Henge, of course that's a little bit of life gain there, but they probably only have maybe 2 copies at most, possibly 3. So there might be a chance we just never see the Great Henge at all. I'll keep it as is. Keep it as is. Should be pretty good. Yeah, well... Nah, we don't even have a guaranteed 2 that would be untapped for turn 2, which would allow us to go Thunderherd there. There was certainly a lot of Carnage Tyrants. That was kind of nice to see, but this is the hand. Absolutely. I've seen some blue stuff, so I think Shifting Ceratops actually could be pretty good. Potentially pretty good in this matchup. 5-color Niv Mizzet, perhaps? Oh no, still Sultai. Blue, black, and green. Sultai, big stuff. Alrighty, well, you know, we'll just super duper ramp. Possibly drop Shifting Ceratops next turn. We'll see what we draw, if it's anything that changes up the plan. Potentially it could be Marauding Raptor followed by Topiary Stomper. Marauding for 2 and then Topiary for 2 after I play my 4th land there. Ooh, there's a rock. I think this gotta be fight rigging. Sultai fight rigging. Valky could be rough. Marauding Regisaur definitely is going to be rough. Let's just get that Topiary. Next turn we would get to 7 with the land we have in hand, plus the second Topiary there. The Marauding Regisaur is going to be a bit of a headache. Okay, so it's confirmed. Sultai fight rigging. Yikes, let's hope it's nothing too crazy that they get here. Ouch. Great hand, that is something good. Not sure why they didn't attack with the Lycian Ariatid. Well, maybe they're playing something, okay. I don't think we have them here, that's for sure. Ouch. Ooh, oh no, the Primal Might. I like the Primal Might. Question is, who would we want to take out? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense taking out Marauding Regisaur just because its ability at the beginning of their upkeep, they discard a card. They don't have any cards, so that's no drawback really to them at this point. I think Shakedown Heavy would be quite nice, actually. Now let's drop that other Topiary, get to the all-important 7 lands. Primal Might, Topiary could... that's a toughie. Valky might be nice. You know what, let's do the Primal Might. We'll take out a Shakedown Heavy. Just because it has Menace, that's going to be pretty problematic. Do a little bit of damage. And hope they don't draw a creature coming up here. Hopefully it's a land. That is likely going to do it, I would think. Probably. We'll see what 3 cards they draw with Emergent Ultimatum here. Just on the off chance, perhaps we can squeak out a win. But that should likely do it. It's always interesting to see what they grab. Foreign class, yeah, that's... well, that's always nasty stuff. Those are some of the usual suspects. Vorinclex, Monstrous Raider, Liliana, whatchamacallit, and Alrund's Epiphany. Not a good time. Even if, you know, they get the fight rigging off, or even if they don't, they could simply just ramp. They're playing big creatures, and then they go with that fantastic Sultai Ultimatum. That is... usually the game-winning spell. Ooh, yep, we're keeping that. 100%. That should be quite speedy. Going to be much better than that, especially if we draw Regisaur Alpha next turn or the turn after that. Let's hope to fight. Oh, hey, speaking of. Alrighty. Well, definitely Marauding is going to swing, pressure the Shakedown heavy. I don't expect them to trade. Oh, they... Okay. Okay, interesting. So maybe they don't have fight rigging. If they did have fight rigging, I would imagine they would have preserved the Shakedown heavy. They don't have fight rigging in their hand. Okay, okay, I like it. Yeah, we'll swing with the shifting. I'll possibly use Inscription to fight and kill somebody. Probably should be the Elysian Caryatid. I think it has to be. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Just because it potentially could be tapping for 2. Llanowar Elves is only tapping for 1, and it's only ever a green. Next turn I would be going Regisaur Alpha anyways, which is all the mana I would have available, so might as well make use of Inscription, take out something. Okay, okay, not too bad. Incubation. Lots of ramp. I should have maybe brought in those sweepers, because that would have just been absolutely devastating to them at this point in the game. Ooh, okay, okay, slam the Regisaur. Get her done and smoke them, I hope. Here goes nothing. Hopefully it's not Emergent Ultimatum. Nuts. That sucks. Could have brought in the sweepers, I guess. Okay. Yeah, let's do Liliana. I don't want to be sacrificing 2 creatures. Not too worried about the Great Henge. Yeah, this extra creature. I'll just hope they don't draw something too crazy here. Vorinclex not so good. Ooh, a Ripjaw, something. Question is, could we get him potentially somehow, some way? Vorinclex is always going to be nasty. I think I drop Ripjaw, but I wait for a big Lair of the Hydra next turn. Potentially we get fight spells, something like that. I don't think they can 8, 9, 10 with the birds. Elysian Llanowar is 12. Let's go all out. Maximum damage. Get her done. Do as much as possible here. They're going to have to block with a bunch of things, I would imagine. The incubation is going to do it. I should have accounted for that. Nuts. That's not good. We'll see. This could be it. Oh, the Primal Might. The Primal Might. Okay, okay. Hold on, folks. We may have just done it here. Ooh, so they got 7, 9. They got 9. Rotting doesn't have haste, but it's still nasty. Eey. Okay. Thunderherd. Yeah. Let's see, what can we do, if anything? Well, it's got to be the shifting. That's just a given. Stomping Ground. Take the 2, which would allow me to make Lair of the Hydra creature, which would be a fantastic thing to block Rotting, saving the token and shifting. You know what? I'm going to do that. Alrighty, here goes nothing. At the very least, they do have to discard this card. Or that card they had. Another Rotting. I don't like it. Oh, an Erroneous. Okay, well, that is going to do it. The Great Henge. Yeah. Nuts. That's how she goes sometimes. Sweepers. I should have brought him in. Alright. Alright, well, hopefully you enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed myself. It was some pretty nice back and forth. Just didn't get the interaction that I was quite hoping for. Very fantastic, nasty deck with Sultai, Ultimatum, Fight Rigging, Ramp, whatever you want to call it. It did the trick, that's for sure. So hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.